Shalom. Call Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This is your brother War making a video to feed the sheep, to edify the lambs. Right? Shalom to the Akim and Akwathi. I'm going to be watching this video. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Brakatham. Call Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. As you can see, the title of this video it says Russia goes on high alert, threatens 5 years in jail for breaking lockdowns. Right? And when this is from this guy's channel Dabu77. Which is what they would call like one of them truth or conspiracy theorist channels. Right, one of them guys who are trying to warn that they also call people call sheeple that are oblivious to the world around them. Right, and as you can see, the news updates, man, cause what are we, man? Let me get it. Like, that's why I gotta keep putting out. I cannot stop making these videos, because Most High says that He set us as watchmen for the Israelites. Right. I have this Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Most High, keep not silence. Right. The Most High speaking to us. We're the ones who are making mention of it. Don't keep your silence. Right, look at this. He's fervent in putting out these videos. 2 days, 1 day, 4 hours, 2 hours, 5 minutes. So that's what we got to do, especially in the times come to warn you. That's what a watchman does, warn you. Right. So if I ain't warning you guys, and y'all not looking out for yourselves, right? Then I failed my job, and your blood is on my hands. But anyways, like as you can see now, is that if y'all ain't looking it up and y'all gonna watch this video, now you can see what's latest in the news with these emergencies with the outbreak of the coronavirus, right? As you can see, it says this video says a state of emergency declared in New York. It begins, right? California police use to enforce neighborhood lockdown. Right, the next one, Italy put 16 million on lockdown. You know, China's got millions in lockdown. Right, and now it says freaked out Americans are hoarding supplies. Right.
This is Dabu.
And this is the things that are getting ready to happen on the earth. Right, all throughout, especially all throughout the Americas. Right, Jacob's trouble. Right, we read about it. You read about it in Revelation, Isaiah, right, Jeremiah, Ezra's. Right, that time of trouble, that great time of trouble. But it's gonna hit these people. It's gonna hit these sheeps, right? Like these freaked out. Like this, the title of this one, it's gonna hit them. It's gonna hit them by storm, like a thief in the night, like Yahushua. Right, and this is what the scripture's been talking about, man. This is the things that are coming. It's not gonna get better, right? Whether this blows off or not. Right, the people who run this world, the elite Illuminati, right, the top banking families, this is their plan, man. They literally have a world domination plan where they're gonna try and force people and punish people for not bowing down to their law, which is to force everyone to take the mark of the beast, the RFID chip, which is they're gonna put you in jail, like the video the Russian one says, right, for breaking the curfew. Right, or the lockdown or whatever. What do you think they're gonna do if when they make it mandatory to take that chip and you refuse? They're gonna kill you, lock you up, put you in concentration camp, right? Torture you, beat you to death. They're gonna do what they want with you, right? Unless the Most High saves you out of it, but ultimately we're gonna be saved out of this hellhole, right? And this could also be going further into a time where the famine of the word, right? If there's a curfew, you won't be able to be out on the street corners for how long? You got to get back inside. So I'm playing a little bit of this video.
Devin, with the events that have been unfolding inside of California connected to this outbreak, you can say that it has officially begun. They have not used the words mandatory, but whenever they use police to enforce something, it's pretty damn mandatory. That means you're doing what they say, or they're beating you down, they're cuffing you, they're doing whatever they got to do to secure whatever site that they've been sent to. If you've got a house on the street and you wanted to get back into it because you went to the grocery store.
And Salakia, he's going into something that the Most High spoke about in Esdras, right? Let me get that, second Esdras 15. And this is why they want to take away the guns, the guns of these people, because some people aren't going to be down with that. You locking them outside their house. They got their kid over there in the house, and they can't get in over to that neighborhood, right? Some people will be down. Some people are gonna say fuck this, and they're just gonna start warring with the cops, man. It's gonna be all. This is why hell is coming to this place, man. Hell is coming to this place. This is second Ezra 15 and 17, and it says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Right. Look at it. Let's start verse 16, right? "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." This is going to them lockdowns and martial laws, right? Or would they enforce on emergency situations through military might?
And the cops are blocking it. They're going to tell you, no, you can't. You can't enter. You're then locked out of your neighborhood. For how long? In the future, this could extend to weeks on end. Or you could have been stuck on the inside, getting locked down, and not able to leave and go anywhere. So it's one or the other here. Anytime a quarantine situation pops up, and in the United States, this situation in California, this is the first that we know where police have gone in, shut down roads, and done mandatory lockdowns of a region because of a death connected to the coronavirus.
Right. So what do you in China? There's the way they're doing it for some people is, at least from one video I seen, is that you can't leave your house. There's a time for people to leave their house to go get groceries and food supplies, and then they got to go back in. And I don't know if they're allowed to just roam the streets like that, from what I was seeing in that video. But where's it? If that was the case, where's the time to teach? Right. And if you do got time to go outside, right? If you do got time to go outside, it may not be enough time to be a holding camp and edifying, right? This is a situation that could bring in like the famine of the word. They might be saying no outside activities like street preaching and whatnot, right? Where's Slovakia? Why am I blacking out on this Amos 8 and 11, right? It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Most High Power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Most High." So the time is coming where they're not going to hear us no more. They're not going to be able to watch us on YouTube, not going to be able to see us on the street corners and laugh and scoff at us anymore. But the Most High's word always stands, man. These are spirits. It's his story. It's his world, right? And he's saying these same people, right? It's saying the spirits that are programmed to do this. What we're going to read verse 12, "And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Most High, and shall not find it." Right? So people are literally going to be doing this, right? Verse 13, "In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst." So the time is coming, man. The time is coming, whether this blows off or not. It's just showing you just bringing it to your mind is a situation where the famine of the word can be implemented, right? The mark of the beast can be implemented. This is how the Esau's going to use it through that iron, right? That military might, right? And that's how they're going to implement that chip. That's how they're going to cause people to take that chip. But the Israelites, right? Certain Israelites, they're going to be tempted. They're going to be tempted for it. The Most High is he's going to test you in those days, man. So let's end on this. It's in Revelation 13 and 16, and this is how he's going to cause people to do it. He doesn't have to do it. He can threaten you, be like, "I'll kill your family if you don't take this chip," right? So it says Revelation 13 verse 16, "And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." So that buying and selling is a real buying and selling. You won't be able to buy and sell in the society of this mark of the beast if you don't have it. You won't be able to participate. And you already know the scriptures that go into those who didn't. There's people who didn't take it, were beheaded, right? People are gonna die for not taking this thing, right? So that's their world domination plan, is to force people to take a chip, man. Esau is literally that evil villain you watch in these movies. He's that evil villain that wants world domination. You think the elites and the Illuminati are gonna put a chip in themselves? They're not gonna put the chip in themselves, but they're gonna put the chip in you. They're not dumb enough to put no chip in themselves, right? So that's how they want this society to be, where it's a dictatorship under this mark of the beast. And this is when the Most High is gonna come. This is the time of Jacob's trouble, and this is when the Most High is gonna come and shut down everything. Okay. So I hope y'all are edified. With that, I'm gonna say just shalom.